Brandon Hauser here. I came here today to talk about an experience I had with a cherub. Some of you guys who are in tune with the Spirit, to have ears to hear and eyes to see, know who the angel Gabriel is. And you know that Gabriel, who is an awesome angel, really peaceful angel. He is involved in the hour of trials quite a bit, as the years have went on, and we've all been in these trials, and with some of us have faced much tribulation, but we've went through trial after trial after trial after trial. We've noticed that Gabriel and Michael and Raphael are always part of these trials. As of late, for me, Michael hasn't been around a ton. Hadn't seen him in about probably 2 months. Raphael, he's not one that I've spoken to a ton, but Gabriel's always around. He's always around everywhere that I'm at. I don't know why. He's one of the angels that I can always depend on in one way or the other. He's defended me in many battles now. He has an angel that's the angel of integrity, that's part of his company. And from what I understand, I do not know for sure, for I've only received instruction through the Spirit. I have not been able to lay it against a prophet of God or against another person with eyes to see or ears to hear. He only carries a company of 8 angels with him. And these angels are teachers, but one of them is the angel of integrity. And it's an awesome angel. I mean, it's just awesome. But anyways, I was sitting here, just kind of sitting there, and wasn't really thinking that an angel was going to show up at that time. I had been feeling an angel, but I didn't really think one would show up. I looked over to the left, and it appeared that there was a person laying on the ground with a pair of binoculars, and I went, "Wow, that's strange." I mean, what's the chances that I'm out here in this field and there's some weird man laying down on the ground with a pair of binoculars? You know, it's something I'd seen before. It's something that I associate with the angel Gabriel. But about that time, he stood up, and I went, "Wow, it's cool." You know, and he started walking toward me, and I noticed immediately, this is not Gabriel. I said, but it's cool. I'm digging it. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard someone say, "You need to pray." Just kind of a downer, because I knew that I was under a spiritual attack, and I figured this angel was here to probably try to help me in some way or another. Which he did. It built my faith. It built my faith and helped me to increase in faith. Anyhow, the angel stood up, and he walked my direction. He took maybe 10 steps toward me. And then he walked right up to me and looked at me. I went face down for just a second, and then I kind of sit back up. I was being interrupted in my prayer constantly, but I went ahead and said a half-baked prayer, and then the angel walked off a little bit, walked out about 5 steps, and he took off running. I mean, that's when it was awesome, because the grass is probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet tall. It's like almost as tall as a human being, and he was running so fast you could see it and hear it. The grass was just moving and kicking and throwing all directions. He had a shimmer and a fade on, and but you could see him. It was like a glitter, kind of like, you know, you knew. I mean, you just knew he was there, and you could. I mean, just like I said, you could hear him when he took off running. He's probably running at least 30 miles an hour. I mean, it was a sight to see, dudes, I'm telling you. And I've seen stuff like this over the years, but I hadn't seen one run in a long time. A long time. And in all honesty, that might have been the same angel as before. He likes to show himself in that manner. Of course, it's just something I love to see how fast they are, to see how kind and gentle they are, because everybody always thinks that an angel is something bad because of all the experiences they've had in the Spirit, most likely. But in all honesty, if an angel is coming across as something you should be afraid of, it might be an evil spirit. You probably should check that. But you know, It could be an angel. A very, very righteous angel could be telling you that sometimes we have to do things that we wish we didn't have to do. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you about my story where I've seen a cherub, and it was the angel of integrity. I received that via the Spirit. So anybody that thinks that cherubs are not real or people don't see angels, remember, I've seen angels so many times now, it's almost unbelievable how truly blessed I am. In the name of Christ Jesus, I thank you, my Lord. Thank you. I thank you for everything that you've given me.